is when the future gets so clear to
เราไม่ชอบตรงที่ว่าต้องเดี๋ยวบอก
and this is when the moments turn to memories, and this is when the future gets so clear to see, and this is when tonight becomes a masterpiece, and this is when the moments turn to memories,
This is a dark parade, another rough patch to rain on, to rain on. I know your friends may say this is a cause for celebration. Hip hip hooray, love. Photographs and sepia tones, so still the fire's barely fighting the cold. Alone. There are times when I can feel your ghost, just when I'm almost letting you go. The cards were stacked against us both. I will always love you for what it's worth. We'll never fade like graffiti on the overpass. I know time may change the way you think of us, but I remember the way we were. You were the first full stop, love that will never leave. Baby, you'll never be lost on me. This is a goddamn shame. I never wanted to break it. Will leave us tainted. No, I should walk away, but I just can't replace us or even erase us. The car was stuck, the engine stalled, and both of us got caught out in the snow. Alone. There were times when I forget the lows and think the highs were all that we'd ever known. The cards were stacked against us both. I will always love you for what it's worth. We'll never fade like graffiti on the overpass. I know time may change the way you think of us, but I remember the way we were. You were the first full stop, love that will never leave. Baby, you'll never be lost on me.
Take your time to breathe. Take a moment and listen to your calling. It lies deep inside of you. Beyond the line, wide awake and feel the world you live in. There are chances away, and the spark of courage will lead to the path that you've never seen. But then you realize you here where you belong. You got a voice, go make it heard. Nothing can hold you back from what is meant for you. 'Cause we are the youth. Head up high, here we stand and rise. And we help each other so much that we can do. Embrace your color, just shine in your own way. In diversity we unite. When we are one, we're brighter. You got a voice, go make it heard. Nothing can hold you back from what is meant for you. You got a voice, go make it heard. Nothing can hold you back from what is meant for you. 'Cause we are the youth. Head up high, here we stand and rise. And we help each other so much that we can do.
So hello everyone, hope you're fine. Yeah. So can you hear my voice, guys? Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Kak Kori.
Okay. Thank you so much, and good evening in Indonesia time, and maybe good evening, good morning, or yeah, good afternoon for you guys. So today we are going to have like the presentation because we are getting closer with our event for WYF Festival. So today we want to tell about the things that you should know about the WYF Festival at first, and then also today we will divide it the group that we already distribute before. So maybe it will be in the end of the pre-orientation, but before it, we have some materials for you guys to proceed your idea, and then maybe even for hackathon or business idea itself. So here we are. Titin, are you ready, Titin, for delivering the material?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so I guess you guys to prepare your notes and your pencil or your coffee for hearing the material. So without further ado, let's start our pre-orientation. Okay, go ahead, Titin.
Okay, thank you, Kak Kori. I will share first. Well, okay. Hello, guys. Welcome back again. to WYF Festival. They are conducted by Your Break the Boundaries. And yeah, as Kak Kori mentioned before, I'm Titin and parts from Youth Break the Boundaries as well. And here's, as we said, the message, both your email and the website again. In this pre-orientation, we will inform you several steps that perhaps will assist you to come to Malaysia and joining WYF event as well as the competition, both hackathon and maybe the business idea. Okay, sure. Here I will share to you about the abundance of stuff that I've dropped it to the table of content here. So I hope you guys can take a look at the screen and get much information about that. And perhaps you need to for your information and your preparation to joining WYF event. So let's start our session today, guys. Okay, here we have, we will talk about the venue and pick up the service. And then the next, we will talk about the requirement entering Malaysia, and then as well as the check-in hotel and offline registration. And then the third part, we have timeline fully funded interview. And then the fourth part, we have jury and speaker as well. And after that, we will talk about the get to know to WYF Hackathon competition as well as business idea competition. And then we move to how to fill proposal business idea, but it's only the business idea business competition participants. So you will apply to hackathon competition. You don't need to fill this proposal. And then the last we have timeline proposal submission as well as the grouping. Okay, next. Okay, this is our venue of World Youth Festival. We will hold our event in Tamu Hotel and Suites Kuala Lumpur, which is located in Raja Abdullah Street, Kampung Baru at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is about 2.5 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur City Center or KLCC and about 1 hour from Kuala Lumpur International Airport or KLIA. Okay, so this is the pickup service from WYF committee at KLIA. So we divide into 3 parts of pickup services. So for the first one, we have morning services. So committee will pick up you guys who arrive in July 24 at the morning from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. in Malaysian time. And then the second pickup service, we will pick up you who arrived at 24 July at noon from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. in Malaysian time. And then the last pickup service in evening, so we will pick up you who arrived in 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. in Malaysian time. Okay, next. So this is the requirements for all of you to enter in the Malaysia as well as the check-in hotel and then the venue registration as well. So we encourage you guys to bring the 4 requirements below. The first one, we have valid passport. So please ensure guys that your passport is valid for at least 6 months. Your intent to stay in Malaysia. And then the next, we have visa requirements. So this visa requirements is depending on your nationality guys. So if you are from ASEAN nationality, so you don't need to visa requirement this. But if you outside from ASEAN, you need to bring the visa requirement. So please make sure if you need a visa and the specific requirements for your nationality. Okay, next. The next part about the COVID-19 vaccination certificate, so but it's not mandatory to entering the Malaysia except you are from China. So the next requirement about the proof of payment and letter acceptance, we encourage you to bring this proof of payment and then the invitation letter for committee for registration and then the check-in hotel. Okay, next. Okay, here is the timeline of fully funded interview, guys. So I guess that all of you wondering about this timeline. So this timeline of fully funded interview on July 3 until 5, and you will get announcement of this interview session through your email from our committee if you become our candidate. So we will select you 5 candidates for fully funded interview session. Okay, the next we have judges and speaker announcement here. Okay, here we have four speakers. For the first one, we have Mr. Wan Dazrik. He is Chief of Executive Officer at this Malaysia. And then the second one, we have Mr. Amak Muhammad Yaakob from co-founder and Chief of Executive Officer Spiralife Biotechnology Indonesia. And then the third one, we have Miss Alia Nurayu Laksono. She is special staff to the Minister of Youth and Sport of Indonesia. And then the last one, we have Mr. Randi Swandaru. He is an Islamic social finance. And then we also have our panelists in WYF event. For the first one, we have Wan Dazrik as well as a Chief Executive Officer at this Malaysia. And then we have Mr. Amak Muhammad Yaakob as a co-founder and Chief of Executive Officer from Spiralife Biotechnology Indonesia. And then we have Miss Korea Indah. She is CMO of Youth Break the Boundaries as well as IT business analyst expert. And then we have also Mr. Randi Swandaru. He is an Islamic social finance. And then the last one, we have Mr. Suhendra. He is mobile developer at Global Staffing Support. Okay, next we will talk about WYF Hackathon competition. But guys, WYF Hackathon competition is just a competition between a bunch of teams that propose a solution based on application and maybe IT technology to various social or maybe communities issue or maybe challenges. So the purpose of this competition is fostering you guys about the innovation and maybe the encourage participants to think outside of the box. So we encourage you to competing in the teams and working together to develop any solution that aligns with given theme that we give to you. Okay, so this is the hackathon sub-themes. For the first one, we have education theme. So for this term, you have to express about your innovation of technology, both such as learning platforms or maybe educational tools or maybe personalized learning or any other innovative solution in the education sectors. And then we have environment themes. This is, we encourage you to brainstorm ideas about the renewable energy or maybe waste management or maybe conservation or climate change mitigation or any other innovative about environmental initiative. Okay, next we have the food and beverage theme. And this theme we encourage you to addressing or maybe to make some innovation that related with food waste reduction or maybe smart farming techniques or maybe sustainable packaging and aids. Okay, the next we have the business creative theme. In this theme, we encourage you to conduct about the innovation such as user experience or maybe branding or maybe product development or whatnot. And then the last we have fintech. Fintech theme is about the innovative solution that maybe we encourage you to make some digital payments or maybe blockchain application or financial inclusion or personal finance management or any others. Okay, next. So we talk about the business idea competition. So this competition is about it's about make your opportunity to you to analyze your entrepreneur spirit or maybe present the innovative business idea that you have. So this competition, the goals of this competition is to fostering you to encourage the participant or maybe all of you to develop groundbreaking about the business idea. So same as the hackathon competition, we also have 5 key themes in business idea, which is education and also environment and food and beverage, and then business creative, and the last one we have fintech. Okay, this is the business idea sub-themes. So the first one we have education as well. So the goals of this theme is participant or maybe all of you can develop any business idea that related with maybe with learning or maybe with educational technology tools or maybe vocational training or maybe some educational content creator or any others. And then the next we have environment theme. So in this theme, we encourage you to make some innovation about business idea, such as eco-friendly products or maybe sustainable agriculture or maybe any other environmentally conscious with business environment. And then the third one, we have food and beverage. So in this theme, we encourage you to make some developing about business idea that related with some of healthy food or maybe the delivery service food or maybe plant or maybe based on alternative plants or sustainable packaging or something like that. And the next we have the business creative theme. So in this theme, we encourage you to make some innovation about business that related with business creative, such as maybe user experience design or maybe creative consulting service or maybe marketing, branding, or edge. And then the next we have vintage as well. In this theme, we force you to make some innovative about vintage, such as blockchain applicants or maybe peer-to-peer lending or maybe personal finance management tools or whatnot. Okay, next we talk about the business idea proposal. So we have business proposal template in our website wyf.com. So kindly to check in our website, guys, and then you can drop down and you will find the guidelines and then you can download it. Okay, next we will share about you what is the point of view that you have to be applied or you have to be elaborate about the business idea proposal. For the first one, we have the cover or maybe the first page of our proposal. It is the name of products or service, and then the team name, and also the contact of team leader or maybe a phone number or maybe email address for from the team leader. And then the next page we have team leader profile as well as the photo or maybe some of the breakdown of self information about team member. Okay, the next we have a table of contents, which is connecting with executive summary and then the business idea overview and then the problem and our and your solution as well, and then the target market and also the competition, and the next you have to elaborate about the product or service, the offerings, and then you have to elaborate about the financial as well. Okay, we will break down one by one about the table of contents of the proposal here. For the first page, you have to elaborate the executive summary, and then the next you have to elaborate about the business idea overview, such as the product or service that you offered by your by the buyers or something like that. And then the next you have to elaborate about the target of customer or so on. And the next page we have problem and solution column. So you have to explain about the problem that you have done and then the solution as well through this column. And the next page we encourage you to explain about the target market, such as market size and then the market segment as well. Please you have to elaborate not more than one page, guys. Okay, next we encourage you to elaborate about the product and service offerings in the next page. And then the next page we have competition column. So I think you have to elaborate or maybe explain some of the brief your current alternative target buyers are using. And then the sales or marketing plan in this vinyl of page, you have to elaborate about the defined target market or maybe the pricing strategy or maybe the defined market strategy. And also you have to elaborate about the profit and also production cost as well. Okay, next we will inform you about the WYF Festival timeline. For the first, we have grouping in June 25 until 31. And then after that, we have to we have group discussion mentoring in July when until 24. But okay, we just remind you guys that our deadline of batch 2 payment is just July in 5. Then we have final submission deadline for the proposal business idea in July 23, and then the presentation day in July 25, and then in July 26 we have International Youth Summit, and final day we have in July 27. Okay, next. So this is the content of presentation for hackathon. So all of you who apply in hackathon competition, please pay attention to this presentation content. For the first one, we have introduction. So you
Okay,
guys,
our connection was unstable. So are you here, Titin?
hello, Kakori. Can you see my screen, or can you hear my voice? Okay, guys, I will continue again. So this one is content for for presentation hackathon. For all of you who apply this hackathon competition, you please pay attention about this content. For the first one, we have introduction. So please, guys, introduce yourself.
What is the deadline for submitting this proposal?
Okay, maybe I will remind you guys, if you have any question, just put on the chat because we will answer all the question after the material already delivered. Okay, so just put it in the chat and then we will answer it.
Okay, thank you, Kakori.
Yeah, go ahead, Titin.
Okay, thank you. I will continue again, guys. Okay, the next, okay, guys, in the first cover, in the first page of the presentation, you have to introduce yourself or maybe your team members, as well as the profile of brief interview or your project and its significance as well. And then the second, you have to brief about the problem statement, clearly state of problem or maybe challenge that your project aims to address. And then you can also describe the impact on relevance of your problem in the real world or maybe in your country. And then the next, you have to brief about the solution overview. And then after you brief about the solution overview, you have to make a validation, such as share any feedback or maybe user testing results or maybe validation that you have received during the development process or each. And the next, you have to elaborate about this technology stack. So please briefly explain about the technology or tools that you use to develop your solution. So maybe highlight your any specific frameworks or maybe programming language or its. And the next, you have to brief about the implementation. So to all of you have to provide an overview of the implementation process, such as including development stage or any settings. And the next one, you should make a demo. So give a live or recorded demonstration of your solution to showcase any problem that you have in front of the judges. And then the next, and maybe the last one, you have to make a briefly about the future roadmap. So can you present about your future plans of the project, including the enhancement or maybe additional feature or whatnot? Okay, this is we next to describe about the content for presentation in business idea. So all of you will apply in business idea competition. So pay attention about this content. For the first one, we have introduction as well. So to all of you in the first of cover your presentation, please briefly explain your background or expertise or maybe about yourself and your team. And the next about the problem statement as well. Clearly state the problem or maybe pinpoint that your business idea aim to solve. And then after that, after the problem statement, you have to brief about the market opportunity. So this one, we encourage you to present the market opportunity that maybe exists for your business idea. So you can highlight the market size or maybe growth trends or maybe the potential target customer or so on. Okay, the next, after you elaborate about the market opportunity, you can explain about the solution overview. So please present the overview of your business idea or maybe how it address the identified problem. Okay, next, you have to elaborate about the business model. So please present your business model and maybe revenue generation strategies. So you can discuss how your idea creates value or maybe the generated suitable revenue or aids. And then next, you have to explain about the target market. So please describe your target market and maybe the specific customer profile or so on. And the next, the competitive analysis. So this one, you have to elaborate about the conduct of competitive analysis to showcase your understanding of the market landscape. And the next, the final of the content presentation, you have to elaborate about the financial as well as the risk estimate, the risk and your mitigation. Okay, next, about grouping participant announcement. So I think this one we will explain by Kak Kori as well. Hello, Kak Kori.
Okay, so we move to distribution group. So actually we already grouping all of you guys based on the form that you already filled before. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, can you see my screen right now? Okay, I guess that you already see my screen. Okay, as you know that we divided for the level for the business idea itself for 2 levels, the general or senior or professional level, and then for junior level. And then in here, we already divided also based on the time that the subtheme that you already choose before. So in the first group, for vintage, we have Wong Soria and Chot Dalin. And also, we will send the group through your email. So just wait in the email. And then actually, this is not valid yet, but we will make sure that you will get the group PDF through your email, maybe in tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Okay, so in the second group for vintage, we have Balkis Mutiara, Muhammad Ibnu Ammar, and Maura Sabrina. In the third group for vintage, we have Naufal Azhar and also Mahdi Ramadan. For environment, we have Aslina Pador and then Avan Sangsare. For environment, the next group, Lisa Novianti, Arvin Dos Santos, Paris Pradwianto Putro, and then creativity industry, we have Malvika, Vina, Firas, and Catherine here. And then education, we have Tanakrit, Panachok Suan. So before Strofa, I'm sorry, I should like mute one of you guys. Okay, thank you so much for the admin. Okay. Wait a sec. The next group, we have Farhan, Lamin Saneh, Mahdi Samadov, and Monticha Tonghatta. And then the next group, environment, Anissa Habibullah, Latisha Karelia Pitna, Reina Yamasita. For the last but not least, for the professional level, we have Ratu Adina Bahtiar, Catherine, Asri Rahman, and also Ivor Herawati. And then for the junior level, we also divided based on the subtheme that you already choose before. So in the first group for junior level, we have Muhammad Akhyar Firdaus, Kalam Bagus, and Kausar Pandya. The second, Ahmad Gala Fatawa, Naira Tegar, Reva Nur Fauzan, and Enrik Abe Adam. Next, Muhammad Fajri Al-Khalid, Muhammad Rasya, Muhammad Faiz Ardiansyah, and also David Putra. And then we have Haman Kubang for the next group, Naila Syaharani, Siti Maimuna, and Ratu Fitania. Next group, Safika Saleha, Ataya Syahdania, Syakira Hasna Aninditya, Clementine Zivana, Yasmin Kirani Firdaus. And then next group, Keisa Aninda, Konita Lutfia, Safira Handayani Putri, and also Shiva Safira Adila. And then also for the partnership, actually, we have some partnership, and then also they join the competition also, same with us, with junior level. We have Nazala, Puan Bunga, Nazira Uzma, and Hansa Aprodita. And then for education, we have Kylie, Cici, and Asad Bek Kosimov. And then Nayara, Safia, Cima Rahmiadi, Abdul Hayef Abdul Yahob, Afaf Mayunu, and for environment for junior level, Bu Giapu, and also Kalam Bagus. So if your name not available in this screen, I guess that you haven't filled the form before. So maybe I should like remind you to fill the form, and then I will divide it your group as soon as possible. Let me like resend the form that you should mention. That you should fill before. Okay, these are the form that you should fill. After that, maybe I will give the deadline until in the end of this week. So you should fill the form before Monday, guys. I think it should be like Sunday, 23:59. So I will wait until there, and then in Monday, I will divide it through your email. So you already get the fixed group for your discussion group. Okay, so that's it maybe for the grouping session. I will give and then you can continue activity for the material.
Okay, Kak Kori, thanks for the explanation about the grouping. I will share again about my material. So okay, guys, this is the end of our material. So if you have any queries about our event, or maybe our program, the WYF program, the related with our outside program, or maybe outside this room, so you can feel free to reach out in this contact first, or maybe you can contact by email, or maybe by WhatsApp number, or maybe from our Instagram or etc. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Before and I get back it to Kakori again maybe. Thank you, Kakori.
Okay. Thank you so much, Titi, for deliver all the material. So we are going to the next session for question and answer. So there are a lot of questions that already answered to my chat here. Even the private chat also they're already available here. So maybe I will mention the question first. Wait a second. Okay, for the first question, I have applied for the full funded program. Okay.
I'm sorry, Kakori.
Need to know when will be interviews conducted. Also, what is the deadline for submitting the proposal? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So, she asked me about the timeline for the interviews will be conducted. So actually, the interview session for the fully funded participants candidate for fully funded will be held on 5th until 6th of July. So today or tomorrow, you will get the announcement for the selected participants that can move forward to be one of like fully funded participants. Just wait to your in your email, and then also your spam, because sometimes it's the email entered to the spams or the promotion. So just wait for your email, and then the announcement will be held today or tomorrow. Okay, but the interview session will be held in 5th until 6th July 2023. Okay, so I think I already answered that. Okay, I fill my form today, but my name is not in the list yet. Okay, so actually I already grouped all the participants yesterday because the deadline of for filling form is yesterday. So maybe your name not coming because you are late for filling the form. So I will like complete it on Monday. Okay, so your name will be entered in next Monday. Okay, hi, may I ask what if our name? Yeah, just fill the form, so your name will be appear. Don't you have grouping for hackathon already? Yeah, Nusin, I'm so sorry because I was missed for these things. So I also will divide it for the hackathon competitions group on Monday. So just make sure that yourself already filled the form. Okay, hi, I see my group names mate is not, sorry, in the second different group. Is that okay? Okay. Give you just text me, okay, or email us, and then let me talk to you, okay, for privately, because there are a lot of because I think you fill the form with you open for the collaboration, so that's why your name is not with your mate. I mean like that. Okay, text me, Gia. Let me give my number. Okay, please text me for asking the group, okay? Because if you chat admin, maybe the admin doesn't know because I'm the one who distributed the grouping. Okay, hi. Will there be any city tour for the participants? So for the timeline, for the detail rundown, we will give the detail in the next part, because for this pre-orientation, we are focused for the proposal and some things like that. Okay. Hi, is it possible for us to change the subtimes? Nayara, actually, we already give you to change for choosing the subtime. The first, when you filling the registration form, and then the second, when you are filling the form that we give before. So I guess that you cannot change your subtimes for today, because you already move and distributed to some group. Okay, so Nayara, it's not possible for that. Sorry, but I feel our June. Yeah, okay, just Ika, just wait. I will make sure that your name already available in that group. Can I text you via WhatsApp? Sure, can. What about those who apply participants in the conference, attend? What about those who apply to participate in the conference as attendants without taking in part in competition? Okay, Joseph, for these things, you should talk to us, and then please send the message privately. And then will they also be considered for the fully funded? As long as your essay is good, maybe you will be selected as one of candidate for the fully funded participants. Because we are not looking for the idea or idea itself, but we looking the fully funded candidate from their form in the website. How can we contact our group members? Yeah, so this good question. After this, our admin will invite you to the group for the participants that already paid for batch 1. And then you can find the contact for your member in that group. And also when I delivered and divided the PDF, when the document, there are some information about their email for your group, so don't worry to contact your group member. Can I ask how many participants will be? Actually, I didn't have any exact number for today. Maybe I can mention in the next pre-orientation. Okay, Nusin? Okay, so is there any question left from your side, guys? Or Titin, do you want to add some information about your festival? I think for myself, it's enough. I talk too much.
Okay, I think I would ask about Kakari about the what's more. Can I share screen now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me share to you first. Well, so Kakari, maybe can you explain more about the pickup service at the KLIA, maybe Kuala Lumpur International Airport for the participant?
Okay, so basically, when we are getting closer with the event, maybe in the second week of July, we will divide you for the firm. When the firm, it will be include the information about your departure and arrival. So you will fill that, and then we will divide it, the pickup service, and then also the LO, and then who will pick you up in the airport, and then who is the coming that will stand by in the airport also. We will divide it in the second week of July. Okay, so basically in our event we divided into three groups for the picking up service. The first in the morning, like 7 until 10 at Malaysian time, and then also in the afternoon. And then the last shift will be in the evening, like 3 until 6 p.m. So how if our arrival is not exclude, outside or after 6 p.m. Yeah, don't worry, we will pick you up also, guys. So don't worry about the picking up service. Maybe it will be answered.
Okay, Kak Kolik. I think we have a lot of questions were in the chat box.
Okay. Yeah, let me mention one by one. Okay. 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 I have not paid for batch 1. Can I pay complete fee now and join the program? Sure, yeah. Just complete the payment, and then after this, our admin will invite you to the group, the official group. If we cannot catch the driver from airport to the hotel, can we get there on ourselves by taxi or how? Because the tickets are much flexible or for that when I search. So just in case, how can we get to the hotel? So basically, if you come with our service, you will not pay anything again, guys. So because we have some service, we already rent like van and like bus. So yeah, we will pick you up without any charge because it's already included with the program fee. And then if you cannot catch the driver, the LO for the participants, but I think you will meet us because the one who pick you up in the airport, maybe me and my team. Okay, so yeah, just call us and then you can text us because we already arrived to Malaysia before the event. So we will arrive maybe in the 20 seconds in Malaysia. But if you still want to go by taxi because you want to take some tour in the Malaysia, you can go. Just go to our hotel and then you can register yourself with our team because we already divided also for the registration team and then for AO that will pick you up in the airport. Okay, how can I apply for fully funding as I couldn't afford the flight ticket for Algeria? So basically, even you selected as one of our fully funded participants, we didn't cover any flight ticket, guys. I just want to remind you guys once more because our program never cover all the flight ticket. Does the amount of the money WYF include the plane ticket? No. Is the deadline for payment batch 2? Or maybe I will give 10 of July. Basically, yeah, maybe I will answer by myself. Basically, our deadline for the payment batch 2 is July 5th of July. But if you have any consideration why you can pay in 10 of July, just text our admin. Yeah, Joseph, don't worry because in the next pre-orientation, we will give the information who will pick you up in the airport with the information or the WhatsApp number so you can contact direct to them. Okay, that's it for, yeah. I think all the question already answered. Okay, so on what that should we expect notification for the fully funded participants? So basically, after we got some interview session with the selected participants, we will also review from our side about the choosing the selected for fully funded participants. So maybe it will be announced in next week for the fully funded participants, the final fully funded participants announcement, because this week we will have some interview session for the candidate. Hi, I would like to ask, so I'm staying in Malaysia. I'm planning to go to the conference by using bus for my area. But I know where's the meeting point. I'm taking bus. Okay, I'll leave Faiz. Just go to the hotel, Tamu Hotel, because we already, as you already paid for the program, so you can go to the hotel. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Can I get your email? Yeah, sure. Yeah, just text me, okay? Okay. If I haven't paid for batch 1, do I have to chat with the admin to provide proof? So just chat to the admin, because when you want to pay for the batch 1, because we already closed for the batch 1 payment, right? So you should chat the admin to open the button to pay. Okay. Okay, I think that's all. All the question also already answered. Titin, do you have any question to me, maybe?
Okay, Kak Korea, I think still also for me. So, okay, guys, anyone will have ask to Kak Korea again?
Okay, maybe I will give some information, Titin, if there's no
Okay.
question from your side. So, guys, basically, we will have the pre-orientation every week. So, just book your time in every Saturday, because we will have some session like this in every week, like 8, 15, and 22nd. So we have like 3 pre-orientation left before our event. Just at the same time also. So just book your time in this time also, because you should attend in our pre-orientation to get the information, to get the accommodation information, all the things about Warrior Festival. Okay, if there's no question left from your side, guys, maybe I should like close this webinar or pre-orientation session. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in this session. If you have any question regarding the grouping, just text me, because maybe the admin will be full for answering like the payment or something. So just text me if you want to ask about the group. Okay. Okay, that's all for myself. So let's take a picture first. Okay, I hope you can open your camera, guys. Remove spotlight. I should like remove my light. Okay, so I can like take a picture. Okay. Okay, let me count for the first slide. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, second slide, I think. Okay, that's okay. Just second slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so see you in Malaysia, guys. I hope I can see you in person in Malaysia in 24th of July. Maybe if you come early, we can meet before the event. Thank you so much for coming in this interview session. And then if you want to rewatch the pre-orientation, you can rewatch through our YouTube channel, YBB Foundation. And if you want to get the material, we will also give the link in through your email. So just wait in an email, because we can communicate and your question through your email. Okay, so that's all. Thank you so much for coming. Once again, thank you so much for coming in this pre-orientation. See you in Malaysia. Bye-bye.
Like you